Hey guys, what's going on? Okay. So, see now, my phone is not plugged in. I don't want this thing to die while I'm on here. I know it's pretty late. I don't really have much of anything else going on right now. I'm also really, really tired. So I better get this out the way now. Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? There's a couple people on. Sorry, I'm just like getting stuff like prepared. So hey, what's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? I'm like really, really chill today. Like I'm kind of out of it, but I had to come on here. Here, raise this up a little bit. Okay, just give me a little bit of. Um. Oh, okay. So, hey, what's up, Darian? Been a while since you joined me on a live stream. Way to join me on like the most boring live stream. I feel like this is really not going to be all that entertaining, to be honest. um, but I'm going to try my best to keep everybody interested. So, first thing, if everybody would join me on Twitter, I'm gonna go down through some trends on Twitter. It can't be anything that great, honestly. It's always like the same thing on Thursday. Thursday thoughts, Thirsty Thursday. But there's like a couple of things on here that are kind of piquing my interest, uh, such as this whole Ray Moore case, which I knew about a little bit. But if you did not know, um, apparently Ray Moore, who's actually running for Republican Senate, he's running for, yeah. So he's running for the Senate, and apparently some dirt came up on him, and he's being accused of preying on teenagers. He's, some women came forward and said that he was trying to make sexual advances at them and stuff while they were teenagers, while they were still young. Um, it's all of these cases going on. Honestly, it's really, really sad. It's really sick. I feel like there's so much. There's so many women and men and so many people in general are coming out and kind of exposing this whole this thing that's been going on for so long. I mean, since the dawn of time, people have been abusing their power and using, you know, their kind of place and authority in order to take advantage of other people. And I feel like I don't know, like I don't know if it's ever going to be something that changes. I mean, now that there's like more people becoming more aware and more people coming out and speaking out about it, maybe people will think twice before doing something like that. But I don't know. It's just a mess. It's a mess. The whole Harvey Weinstein case now, and I mean, we have a whole bunch of other things going out. Recently, somebody who was close to Corey Haim, I mean, he came out and talked about Charlie Sheen trying to come at him. I'm just like, damn, like all of these people, and it's sad. And a lot of these people, and a lot of these cases, happen to be like uh, a man who claims to be straight going after young boys, and it's like we have to stop. We really do. And what's his name? Kevin Spacey came out and tried to deflect upon the fact that he actually tried to have sex with an underaged boy under the premise of, under the guise of being gay and making that the whole entire thing. And people now thinking that, people already think that about gay people, that they have that they're like, child molesters, or they're automatically going to be pedophiles or be looking at, young children, when that's not the case. But of course, because he added that to the whole statement or whatever that he made, people are going to automatically think that. It's really sad. It's sad that there's people that come out here that set us back so many years. And I hate to get all like extra political, but I mean, it has to be said. It's just a lot of mess, so much mess. But anyway, I don't know how many people are actually going to come onto this live stream, but I really don't care. It is what it is. A lot of people are probably like doing whatever they're doing on a Thursday night. I don't know. Those of you in college are probably going out or something. I don't know. I didn't really used to go out on Thursdays. When I was in college, like, it was mostly like on Fridays or Saturday nights. Kevin Spacey pretty much threw the LGBT community under the bus. Yes, he really did. He really did. It was bad because, how do you, like, you didn't deny, because he didn't like openly admit to it, but he didn't deny it either. But then he made the whole entire statement about him, about him coming out as gay, and I'm just like, we don't claim him. Just don't. The LGBT community, please don't, like, don't look over here, okay? Don't look over here for a safe blanket, for like a mattress to fall on, okay? Because no one's catching you. It's really sad. But yeah, this whole there's a lot of stories coming out regarding people, sexually like advancing on children. I mean, that's just so sick. How do you even think about something like that? There's a lot of people who really do sexualize children, and I don't even know what can be really done to stop it. I really don't. But then you have other people who are just still really completely blind to the whole entire situation, to the issues. And even though I may not talk about them openly on my channel, don't think that I don't know about what's going on. I know what's going on. Anyway, moving along. So the hashtag We Love You Nikki is going on, and I think Darian actually tweeted about it, because I see his name up here. What is it actually about? Oh, right. So a lot of people are coming up against Nicki Minaj. We all know about this case that has been going on for a while with her brother Jelani, and the whole thing with his stepdaughter, him molesting his stepdaughter. Yet another case of this. And apparently he was found guilty, and I think he's facing like 25 years or so. Like, he's facing a very long sentence. Which, I mean, yeah, for the things that he did, he really should pay, all the time, and the worst kind of punishment that he can actually, get under the law. However, a lot of people are coming after Nicki Minaj because she is his brother. I mean, she is his sister. I'm like completely like tongue-tied. And I don't think that's right. That's absolutely wrong. And people really need to stop. Give me a second. Something is going on here. Okay. I feel like you guys probably couldn't hear me even that well. Like, I've been live streaming for a while, and I think I forgot to do something. But it's not Nicki's fault. Okay, she had nothing to do with her brother's actions, but of course, because she is the one with an actual name and a platform, they're automatically going to look at her and think that she's in support of this and she actually condones this. So I'm glad that her fans and even other people are standing up for her, because it's not right. And I mean, we're automatically throwing black women under the bus yet again. Um, and it's really really sad. It's really sad. But yeah, no, you can't blame her for what he did. I mean, he's his own person. He's a grown man. Okay, he's responsible for his own actions, and we can't do that to her. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't. All she did was stand by her brother as she should, because he's family. But right. Um, but when all is said and done, she didn't go so far. Like once he was found guilty, she didn't do anything else after that. Like she just put like her support behind him in the beginning. But even so, you're innocent until proven guilty. But now that he's found guilty, people want to take up arms against her. Like she did something. Like she didn't do anything. Oh, just I mean, some people just really need to learn how to channel their anger and really you know evaluate a situation before you just take action. I think that's an issue with a lot of people in society. They love to just go at the mouth and with their Twitter fingers, like calm your Twitter fingers down, calm down. It's not don't if you're going to attack somebody, attack the brother. I mean, I don't know if has social media, but if you're going to attack somebody, at least attack the parties that are actually involved, like the parties that actually did something wrong. Attacking Nikki is not going to do anything but bring her even more stress. She already has a whole lot of stress because with his actions, her a lot of people are looking at her with the side eye now, and it's his fault. Nobody in here is to blame but him. So you know, it's really sad. It's really sad. Again, so and yet another case. Um, Goodbye 1989. Okay, so if this is about Taylor Swift, Jesus. Okay, so here's the first tweet from this. Goodbye to the first pop record ever in Taylor's music history, an album which is just legendary, iconic. Iconic songs, iconic era, iconic stuff, like everything. Thank you and goodbye. Like, really? Are we really? Why? Because Taylor's coming out with a new album. Everyone's like, goodbye, 1989. I don't get it. I never really got the hype. I mean, I like maybe one song on the album, but I didn't really listen to the album. I don't like Taylor Swift. Um, but a lot of people obviously do, and I can't. Well, I actually had the nerve to call her damn. Everyone is calling her 1989 album iconic. I don't get it. That's all I see. Iconic, 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 iconic. Girl, get out. These stands. Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. They wanna continue to mock the foundation of music in America. I just can't do it. I can't deal with it. Taylor Swift, really? No. Moving on to the next one. Okay. Um, My brother's sick. Okay. The four songs out on Reputation, which one do you like? I don't listen to Taylor Swift, so I don't even know. Justin, are you doing that on purpose?
No.
Her in it. I don't know. I look at her like she's so inauthentic. I can't take her. So Grace 300 is also trending. They're doing their okay. So Grey's Anatomy is on their 300th episode. Really, 300th episode? I mean, that's a lot, but I thought they were far beyond that. Aren't they on like their 15th season or something? Shonda Rhimes, that's a show that's never going to end. Scandal will end. Even How to Get Away with Murder will probably end, and it's like maybe 6th or 7th season. But damn, that's crazy. I love it though. Black women in power. Let's go. Okay, so that's cool. Hit on. That's weird. Okay, I'm not going in there. It hit on an inanimate object. Oh God. So someone said, "Hey, what's your sign?" and put a picture of a stop sign. I hate everybody. Why do people be starting these trends on here, and it's irritating. Oh, you're watching it now. I've never actually watched Grey's ever. Well, I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I saw that episode with Demi Lovato in it, and that was by accident. I was at the barbershop, and they happened to have it on. And there was like a couple of other episodes that I watched, but I was never really into it like that. But it is what it is. Good Girls Revolt. Oh, that was a show. Okay. There's nothing really I thought this was going to be a little bit better. Nothing trending that's that great right now, honestly. It really isn't. It really isn't good. That's really sad because really, really sad. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. So everybody in my house is getting sick right now. Give me a minute. Gorgeous sucks. Call it what you want. Sucks. Ready for it, and look at what you made me do. I like. Oh, okay. I'm probably not gonna ever listen to it because I don't like Taylor Swift. I never did. I don't like her. Like I'm into vocals, and she's not a vocalist, so I'm not really gonna see her ever. So that's just how it's gonna be. Unfortunately, I don't really care. Anyway, on to so, okay, who knows about the whole Tyrese situation with him going crazy on social media, crying and breaking down and everything? I think I may have mentioned it in the last live stream, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, new news has come out, and he was saying, or somebody was saying, that Will and Jada were giving him $5 million. And I'm just like, that didn't even seem right. I was like, they're just gonna give you $5 million? Like, how close are you even with them? It's just I don't know. I don't even know. Anyway, it came out, I think it was like yesterday or today, that they came out and they said that they don't know what the hell he's talking about. They never promised him no money, and he crazy. He needs to get some help, which I've been saying for the longest time. Actually, before all of this stuff was going on, I said that he probably needs to seek some professional help back in like 2012, okay, when he was still on Facebook. See, he didn't get onto Instagram and Twitter right away. Before, he was on Facebook, and he was doing a whole bunch of crap on Facebook all the time, posting mess. and then getting upset when nobody responded to him. I was just like, what kind of a child are you? What kind of a child? Yes. Okay. Delete my live stream. I can't stand this. I can't do it. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. So the whole situation is a mess, and it's really sad. Um, I kind of feel sorry for him, but then I don't, because I'm just like, you're a grown man and you need to get yourself together. Like you went out here and you badmouth The Rock and want to put all this stuff on social media talking about, oh, you're breaking up the Fast and Furious family, and I'm just like, nobody's really paying you any mind. Just like when you were on Facebook, nobody was paying you any mind. You need to get some business, okay? You need to go and go get on somebody's show, make a cameo or something. You do something, get on somebody's reality show. I don't know what you have to do, but you need to occupy your time with something productive rather than just sitting on social media crying. Okay, if you really want your daughter around, like if you really want your daughter, then you need to work for it. One, two. Apparently, there's something going around saying that he has been, involved in domestic abuse with his ex-wife and his daughter, which is probably the reason why they want to be far, far away from him. But I'm not sure how true it is. It's just alleged right now. I don't know if anybody confirmed it because I'm not like all over the blogs like a lot of people. I just, I watch other people's videos about it, and then I like kind of look on Twitter. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff surrounding the whole situation. But I'm just gonna guess. Um, anyway, so yeah, I hate taking breaks like this because then it becomes really, really irritating. Um, but my uncle requires my help. I need to get him some food up there. So give me like 2 to 3 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. Um, like I've been saying, my uncle, he's not really feeling well lately. He's been very, very ill. So whenever he calls me, I gotta go. But anyway, so in other news, I'm tired of talking about Tyrese. In other news, well, actually, real quick, apparently on the Real, which I haven't watched the Real since it's like second season. I think it's been a while since I watched the Real. But apparently they mentioned Minho from Shiny. Somebody had tweeted that out today. Yeah, somebody by the name of Hannah. She said the Real talking about Choi Minho has made my day. Two of my faves. I mean, I don't know. I asked her about it. She didn't reply to me. But that would be really cool if they did. I really want to see. I want to see a clip. It was probably like a little thing. I don't know what would make. I don't know what would make them like go in that direction to talk about somebody in K-pop unless they showed a picture of him or he was doing something that caught their interest. Um, but Choi Minho, oh, I'm sorry. He's the bias ruiner. Like my bias in Shiny is Onyu, but the way I go crazy over Minho is like ridiculous. But anyway, um, finish. What? Okay. So yeah. Oh, and apparently we have BTS coming to Ellen, and I think it's Jimmy Kimmel, and then we also have our going we have them going on to the AMAs, and I just hope that their American fans really just hold it together and they don't do anything crazy or stupid because we've had issues the last few times that K-pop stars came over here. We've had issues with them showing up at their hotels, trying to get into their rooms, trying to just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I pray that they keep it together. Like my girl Juicy, I hope they get it together. What new music are you liking so far? None. Let me stop. I really haven't been listening to new. Honestly, the only new music that I like, that I really really listen to, is whatever you guys like recommend to me. I am never really with the trend, and I mean, I probably have to change that and be a little bit more open-minded to new music because this channel is about music. But I don't know, like I haven't really heard anything that really captures me. Although I do like oh my god, what is the name of the song? BTS is going to outperform everyone, and I'm not being biased. I mean, it's kind of true. They have really great performances. I will say that. And if they're performing on the AMA, they are definitely going to draw some attention to them, even if they're not singing in the language, which is going to be a problem for a lot of people. I am sorry to say, because there are still a lot of people who really just don't get that we're not the only, English isn't the only language in the entire world, and it's not the only language that people sing in, okay? There are other countries with other languages, other dialects, other cultures, and we can't discriminate against them. Okay, it's the reason why they're coming over here, I guess, again, because they work hard and because they are talented. And granted, they aren't my favorite group. I wish they could be Shiny or EXO doing their thing over here. But did you hear about the situation with Cupcake and the BTS desk? Yes, and I was talking about that in my last live stream. Apparently Cupcake had said something. She said something negative about, well, not negative. It wasn't even negative. She said something sexual about Jungkook, and like fans like attacked her. They attacked her like crazy. And I feel like oh my god, like they were sending her death threats and being all racist and stuff. And one person had the nerve to say, "Oh, Cupcake is disgusting." Meanwhile, not even like a day ago, something like, "Oh, well, no." Every day she was like posting that she wanted Taehyung to come on her face. I'm like, what kind of a hypocrite are you? Like, you're gonna call this girl disgusting, yet you want one of them to jizz on your face? Okay, all right, I guess so. I mean, that's so stupid. And a lot of these people are like kids, like no older than like 15 years old, talking like that and being so just rude and disgusting. Okay, Cupcake is a grown woman, okay, and Jungkook is a grown man. If at some point the two of them want to get together, then it's nobody else's business, okay? It's between the two of them. And honestly, she can say or do whatever she wants to do, okay? She's grown. Um, if she want to post a picture of him, say that she want to lick him all up and down, then she can do that. But you don't sit up here and do the same exact thing, but then want to call her disgusting and call her all types of nasty whores and stuff. Like, don't do that. Like, it's really stupid. And that's the reason why a lot of people are like really coming at uh this is the reason why a lot of people really come hard at K-pop fans and stans and stuff, because a lot of them really are like crazy like that, and a lot of them really fantasize like being with their like bias and stuff, and having like a real relationship. Some people are actually under the impression that they will someday be in a relationship with the person, which is the reason why a lot of these K-pop stars really can't date anybody, because it becomes some big scandal. Like, if they like really, I mean, remember, if you follow K-pop, you remember back like a couple of years ago when Baekhyun was dating Taeyeon from Girls' Generation. Baekhyun from EXO was dating Taeyeon. I mean, that whole situation was just a mess. It was a complete and total mess, and nobody wanted them to be together. They said that they were doing all kinds of shady stuff, even though they weren't. They were trying to hide the relationship because they knew how people would react. And when it finally came out, when people started actually getting involved, that's when the relationship fell apart. And a lot of the fans had a big say into what happened with that relationship, because I thought it was kind of cute, the two of them, both lead singers of their group, and they probably make beautiful music together. I mean, everywhere. Let me stop. But still, it was that situation, and then we had what, in the same company, you had Crystal and Kai dating each other. I don't even know if they're still dating. Okay, we had that situation. Oh, before that, we had Tiffany. Oh, oh God, what the hell happened? We had Tiffany from Girls' Generation dating Nickhoon of 2PM. Now that in itself, because people revere Nickhoon as if he's some kind of god, okay, and they worship at his feet. And Tiffany, the same thing. I feel like the two of them being together was doomed to fail from the very beginning. When it came out that they were dating, I'm like, this is not going to last. And I kid you not, not even a year after, like less than a year after they announced that they were dating, they were broken up. And I'm just like, and it was the fans. I mean, the fans sending Tiffany death threats and stuff, and they coming at the two of them for whenever they're together. I mean, you had people that were supportive, obviously, but then the amount of the people that weren't, and the people that were really, like really voicing their opinions about how against their relationship they were, it really just overpowered any good that came out of it. And so that kind of, forced them apart. It's really sad that people are so delusional that they think that they will someday marry their body. Like, I'm never going to say that I would not meet my biases in a lot of these groups. Like, I would one day want to meet Jessica. I would one day want to meet Dio and Onyu and Luna, because they're like my favorite vocalists out of SM. I would love to meet Ken from VIX and Gayun from 4 Minute. Like, I would like to meet these people, but I'm not going to sit out there and say that I would want to date them or be in a relationship with them. I mean, whatever happens, happens. But at the same time, it's like, you got to be realistic, and a lot of people are not realistic. A lot of it, and it's because they're so young. A lot of the K-pop fans, a lot of them are very, very young, and they think that they're going to be with them. You can't, don't do that. It's so childish. It's very childish and very immature. And a lot of K-pop stands have some growing up to do. I see that. I see that. And granted, it was kind of like that when I was growing up listening to K-pop, but I feel like it's so much more prominent now, and with a lot of more people, in social media, and a lot of these K-pop celebrities are now in social media. People feel like they have like an even deeper connection with them when they still don't know them from a can of paint. Like if they ever met their fave in real life, like they wouldn't know who they are. Like, I mean, it's really, really, it's kind of sad, honestly. But when I was like, we would respect it a little bit more. We would respect it when we got to meet them. We would be like, kind of, going crazy, but it wouldn't be to the point of like following them and trying to, steal their underwear or some shit. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm proud of BTS and where they're going. Um, and I hope for the best. I hope for the best. I hope that there won't be a whole lot of people being like ignorant, okay? Because you have a lot of people out here who are very ignorant and very insensitive to people of other cultures, other nationalities, and stuff. And I don't want to see anything problematic. Please don't ask me. Please don't be like what's his name over there? Oh God, what is his name? Gangnam. Okay, when he was asking the guy, what's his name, Sam. Um, about if they have TVs in Ghana. I said, really? People seem to think that that people from Africa, or that Africa is literally just a whole bunch of desert and savanna and wilderness. That's how arrogant and how ignorant people really are. Like you're so ignorant and you're so full of yourself, and honestly just stupid, that you would think that that there are no types of advanced civilizations in Africa, in the entire continent of Africa, and in specific countries like Ghana, like Nigeria. Like they have full on like industrialized cities. Okay, it's like any kind of Beijing and New York, like they have cities, okay, and they have technology. Like let's not pretend like you're gonna go over there and you're gonna see some type of indigenous tribe with no type of electricity and no type of it's so sad. It's so sad that people can be so ignorant. Do you like Dua Lipa? I don't even know who that is. I've seen the commercial with her in it, and or her or they. I've only seen a woman, so I'm guessing it's just a solo artist. I've never heard anything from her though. I've never heard anything from her, so maybe I'll take a listen. Can she sing? Because if she can't sing, then I'm not listening to her. I'm just gonna keep it real and 100 with you. If she sounds anything like um, Lana Del Rey or any of these other chicks, Madonna, like any of those chicks, if she sounds anything like them, I'm not listening to her. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep it real. You should watch New Rules music video. Is that by the chick? What's her name? I like her voice. Okay. Don't mean I will. Y'all, y'all know how particular I am. I'm thinking about getting some tickets to see Escape, just because I want to see June's Diary and Monica. So I'm like hoping, I'm like thinking that I might do it because they still got tickets on. They're not really selling a lot. They're not really selling well on this tour, because the fact that I'm still able to get tickets while they're on tour, like I remember when JoJo went on tour and I was lucky enough to get the tickets when I did, because the next day the whole thing was sold out. And I'm just like, granted, this is a bigger venue than than the little space that JoJo was at, but I feel like you know I think you would like her. If she's got vocals, then will like her. If not, then no. You guys, you know how I am. If you've seen my videos, you know how I am. You know um, how particular and how specific my tastes are. Her voice, it's pretty strong. Um, Strength isn't everything. I mean, I listen to singers like Tinashe and Aaliyah, who did not have powerful voices, but they did have vocals that kind of took you there. Now, um, I don't know. She has a deep voice. No, I do like deep voices. I do like deep voices. Brandy, Tony Braxton, Lauren. Okay, I do like deep female voices. When they can sing low, I think that's like super sexy. I like it. But we'll see. I guess I'll take a listen. Time is it 8:35? Okay. What else was on here? Oh, oh, thank God men left freaking JYP. She needed to go. She really needed to go. Because they weren't doing anything for her. I was surprised she even signed her contract. Like I was surprised she re-signed with them. JYP is not doing anything for anybody but himself, okay? And well, Joe Kwan also left. I think he went to Cube, which I'm kind of on the fence about him going to Cube, considering their main act for a minute disbanded not too long ago. Um, their credit is not that great right now. They're like at like a 400. Like I don't know where. No, I would say maybe 500. They're like their credit is not that great at all. So I'm kind of I don't know how I feel about him going over there. Maybe they have some plans for him or something. He's very talented. I know I go back into K-pop, but it's just something I've been thinking about because I follow Kwan on Instagram, and I see a lot of his photos. Now he did take this photo with he had this photo on there with JYP. I guess like talking about how he had spent so much time over there. I'm like I don't know how it's kind. I don't know. I was kind of worried in the past about how close he was with JYP. Um, Considering all the rumors that surround Joe Kwan about him being gay, um, again, I'm not going to say that he is, but I mean, it kind of can't be denied, honestly. But at the same time, it kind of bothered me a little bit of how the way that they interacted was. I don't know. I'm not going to put anything out there, but you know what I mean. Do you like SZA? Yes, I do. I do like SZA. I listen to a lot of her songs. When well, it was by accident, honestly. When I was like going to New York, I finally heard a lot of her music because um, my friend was playing like Pandora, and a few of her songs actually played. She's interesting. She's definitely interesting. I gotta do my hair again. Um, let's see what else has been going on. Oh, is it? Well, let's see. That's I don't know if I actually want to talk about that. Well, anyway, like just a quick mention. Somebody mentioned that they saw Supermodel and Drew Barrymore. She has a song called Drew Barrymore. I didn't know that. I love Galore. I like Love Galore. I like The Weeknd. And Supermodel is actually pretty cool too. I like that. I've never heard Drew Barrymore. What is Drew Barrymore actually doing right now? Like I haven't heard from her in so long. Last time I saw her, she was on Chelsea. I don't know if anybody watched that show, but Chelsea on Netflix. She was on there talking about something. I don't know. She was in a movie or something. I don't know. Um, I actually have to. I don't know. Is it still on there? I don't know. Somebody said the ratings weren't that great. Not a lot of people were watching. I liked it, but you know, you can only really take Chelsea in small doses. Anyway, I used to watch her like show Chelsea lately. I used to watch it religiously every night though. Like I used to stay up late just to watch her because I don't know, her like sarcastic comedy was kind of funny to me. And I just like how she just like said whatever the hell she wanted to. Anyway, she's somebody who gets a lot of hate on social media. Like whenever she posts something, there's always somebody going in on her. But I guess she just takes it. Who is? Let me see. I wish you could actually see who's. See, I'm still kind of figuring this thing out. Oh, that's right. Scandal is on, or it was on. I don't even know. I know it's TGIT, so I usually don't watch them like when they come on. I usually watch them on Hulu the next day. So that's what's about to happen. I'm not sitting up here. No. Okay, I don't want no commercials. Okay, I'll do a commercial before, a commercial after, and watch like the whole thing all the way through. I'll have the time to do that tomorrow since I work, but I work early, so I don't have to worry about too much. Um, oh God, I wish I had a lot more energy. Y'all get in this video just because I honestly didn't plan on coming on here, but I decided to just because I knew that I wouldn't be posting a video today, and I was like, I have to give him something. This dry ass live stream, so bad. Um, and especially because 5H is like on a break. I've been like looking at Little Mix. I've been catching up with like some K-pop stuff, which I'm definitely gonna try to post something tomorrow. I just don't know how well it'll be. Also going up for a promotion at work, so I have to kind of focus on that as well. And once I get it, then I'm probably going to be even more tired at the end of the day. But it is what it is. Huh. Okay, so that's what that is. All right, that's weird. So anyway, I guess they performed yesterday on Disney. Who? 5H? Oh, that's right. They were at Disneyland. I forgot. So they performed at Disneyland. Hopefully they didn't. Hopefully they performed something else, like nothing from the newest album, because it's grown. They can't perform "Make You Mad" or "Lonely Night." Definitely not "Angel." Was that the Thursday or yesterday? You mean Tuesday? Oh, excuse me. Mm. Somebody posted it on YouTube. It's already up here. It was Tuesday. They performed the song from Star. Clearly, okay. I figured that's what they were going to perform. Oh, that's awesome. It was the first time that we could have seen them do it. I guess I'll take a look at it if they're, you know. Um, yeah. I was about to say something and then I forgot now. That's weird. Oh yeah, I was about to watch Harry Potter. I think I might do that after I get off here with you guys. I'm gonna watch some Harry Potter because I don't know, I just feel like it. Hey, I'm not trying to blow my nose in this camera, so every time I bless you, we're all coming down with something already. It's really bad. It's not like bad for me, but for me it's bad because I already have allergy issues and I breathe in a lot of dust at work, so this is like part of that too. Um, but yeah, I was watching Harry. I was like at the beginning of Harry Potter when I decided to come on and live stream. I'm gonna go back and do that after I'm done, which I think I'm about to be done now. Because honestly, there's nothing going on really, nothing all that like exciting or crazy. Not a lot of people are up, so I don't have like people aren't feeding me things to really go through. I thought I would go on Twitter, but Twitter is just a bunch of either stupid mess or just really just depressing information. So um, I'm kind of over it. I gotta catch up on some of my YouTubers' videos, like channels that I'm subscribed to. Um, Justin J, Lovely T, who else? Adrian, Black Nuna. Oh yeah, no, she does her side eye Thursdays. I gotta catch up on her. And also, oh, the incoming posted something today, but I'm not. I haven't actually seen a lot of their videos in a minute. Is what it is. And apparently, Red Velvet is coming out with a new album. Perfect Velvet. I don't know how long Red Velvet. Like, I don't know how popular they actually are. I mean, it seems like they're popular. They already have more views on their video than Tayman has on his. Um, so I don't know. Have you listened to Miguel's new song? No, I have not. I forgot Miguel actually existed until you mentioned him just now. I wasn't a fan of his, honestly. And it's not the voice. Like he has a voice. I don't know. His music didn't do anything for me. The music that I heard anyway. Twitter makes me depressed. Well, so I stay away from Twitter for most of the day. Like I'm not. I only come to Twitter when it's necessary. When I gotta post something or when I'm really, really, really extra bored. Oh yeah, I gotta cover Afro Mix. I have to look at Exit's new video. I'm gonna call it Triple D. It's probably just DDD. I really want to catch up with them because I fell in love with Exit after I watched Honey on Honeybee, the video for Honeybee with Luna and Solar from Mamamoo. I really do want to see more of Exit. The only thing I know about Exit is we are. That's the only song that I know of. Up and Down is the only song that I know of Exit. I really have to catch up with Exit because they are actually pretty cool. I like them. Um, almost remind me of like a Girls' Day or something. Like, can you believe I have found gay porn on Twitter? Like, what the fuck? You didn't know? I mean, when all of these like sex tapes and stuff leak of these celebrities, like I remember when like Tyler Posey and Cody Christian's new videos leaked, they were on Twitter. I think you can still find them on Twitter. Like Twitter, and then they're trying to like prevent porn from being like distributed through Twitter, and I'm just like, I mean, people are not gonna. I don't know if people are gonna go for that because there's a lot of porn on Twitter. You go searching, there probably is a lot. I mean, I don't really know how much or where you actually go to find it, but it's there, and somebody's definitely sharing it somewhere. You have a lot of like adult film stars that promote themselves on Twitter, and they like put up like little small short clips of their videos. Um, there's one guy. He's a friend of one of my friends. They knew each other growing up, um, and he's like really well known too. His name is Topher. His name is Topher. Well, we call him Christopher. But he calls himself Topher in I guess in his videos or whatever in his films, and he's a gay porn star, and he he does a lot of his like promotion and stuff on social media. Hey, I have a question. What? Did you hear about the rapper that was pimping out girls? Which one? I mean, there's been a lot of cases with that. Why do people call Shawn Mendes gay? That's a really good question. Um, I mean, a lot of people make the joke. Uh, even Adrian Expression, he called him. Well, no, I remember he like remixed "This Girl's on Fire" on one of his videos, and he said, "This boy has a bottom." I died. I completely lost it, and he like he said he looks like he has a grinder profile, and I'm like, oh, um, I don't know. I guess like people kind of see, they kind of equate him and the way that he looks and the way that he acts and the way he sounds. I mean, a lot of people draw on a lot of stereotypes, but I mean, and I guess they look at how groomed his face is. I mean, there's a lot of it's kind of toxic in a way, but I don't know. There's if he says he's not, then yeah, I mean, what can we really do? People will make jokes about it. I guess he probably gets like really sick of it. Um, but he hasn't come out and said that he is, and he's not one of those people that's like completely against it. I feel like, and it kind of just is okay, I guess, with the people poking fun, or maybe he's not. But at the same time, he's not somebody who's gonna sit up there like what's her name, Hazel E's man, and completely denounce the LGBT community. Um, but if he did turn out to be, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. I mean, I feel like a lot of people would be more accepting of that because a lot of people just they automatically make him out to be that way. Um, is it right? No, but it's nothing all that serious, to be honest. And he takes it pretty well when people do it. I mean, he did like take offense to it at one point, but it wasn't to the point where it seemed like he was being homophobic. Um, you know, but he did say like, if I was, then you guys would know because I wouldn't hide it. So I mean, I guess we can take that as him. He's not. But again, if he is, it is what it is. This happened all the time with boy bands too. It does. I mean, you have a whole lot of people who One Direction. A lot of people shipped. Was it Harry and Louis? Is it Harry and Louis together? And then a lot of people shipped Zayn and Liam. A lot of people shipped that, which actually they would actually make a pretty cool couple. Like I could see I could see those two together. Because Zayn to me seems like he might be, but I mean, again, you can't call it. You can't call it. Also thinks the music he writes. True, Sean tends to write very extra vulnerable kind of music that like only a woman, like typically only like women and submissive men would write. But I mean, if you're pouring your heart out, I mean, it is what it is. And he's somebody who's really in tune with his emotions, with his feelings. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people really have to stop like thinking that just because a man is a little sensitive, that he's like automatically gay. Like that's so stupid. That's so stupid. You have men with no feelings who are gay. I mean, hello. Also happened with the Jonas Brothers. I can't see any of them being gay. I can't. Not at all. None of them. Um, it happens a lot with K-pop. But see, the thing is, though, people want to fantasize about this whole secret relationship thing until it actually happens. Like, if Liam and Zayn actually started to date, or let's say one of the K-pop, like they do it a lot in K-pop. There's whole fan fictions dedicated to the like two favorite members getting together or something. The biggest one that comes to my mind, at least, is is Baekhyun with Baekhyun and Chanyeol of EXO. I mean, and then Kai Su. I mean, everybody loves to put them together, but I feel like if it ever happened in reality, people would turn their homophobic like masks on. Like it would be a mess because they wouldn't accept it if it were actually a real thing. But they can go and ship them and do whatever they want behind the scenes. You know, the biggest one to me, like I really actually shipped. I shipped Jonky for a minute. Or no, was it Junkie or Minky? I think I shipped Junkie just because of how close they were and just the way that they acted with each other. Like it would be believable if they were. But I mean, it is again, it is what it is. And you show. I mean, you have people who, if you look at somebody a certain kind of way, you're gay. I'm just like, when is this gonna end? I think it also becomes very negative because, you know, if the person really did turn out to be gay and you're also like throwing out all this like this teasing and stuff, it draws people to want to harm themselves. And we've seen it so many times in the past, especially over in like Asian countries and stuff, and more traditional like thinking countries. It becomes very difficult, and even over here, like, you know, some actually take their lives because of it, because they feel like, you know, if they come out, it's going to be like complete hell, and it's not worth living for. You know, you're to live in your truth. It's not worth it. Your life is not, you know, you're not going to be the same. You're not going to be treated the same. You're going to have to deal with all this pressure. There's a lot of people who really can't take that, and so they take their own lives. It's really sad. Um, but, you know, all of that to say, um, just be mindful. Like if you're somebody who kind of like does the same thing, like you ship and stuff, it's cool to ship. It's fine. Um, but don't, you know, be judgmental about it. Don't be so pressing for it, and don't, you know, try to make try not to reach. Okay, because like they can literally accidentally brush arms, and they're like, oh, uh, Larmani confirmed. I'm just like, all right, guys. They literally brushed arms. Okay, calm down. Anyway, so it's 9 o'clock, Justin. It's 9:01.
I don't know. You're talking.
I don't care. It's time for bed. Get up now. Justin, it's time for bed. No, Justin, it's not a game. What did I tell you? What did I tell you yesterday? Don't play around. When it's time for bed, it's time for bed. I'm not trying to fight with you to get you up in the morning because I have to be to work at 9 o'clock. I'm not trying to be late because you want to stay in bed. Anyway, uh, me scolding my brother. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. Okay, stay safe, and if you're going out, definitely stay safe. Um, I will try to post this video tomorrow when I get off of work. Hopefully, I get enough sleep tonight to where I don't feel fatigued at the end of the day. And I'll work on the editing for the video and then post it. I think that might be my only video that I post though, because um, I have a lot of other things that I have to work on. This music has to get done. Okay. Anyway. Good night, you guys. This was very uneventful. It was bland as hell. Probably one of my most bland videos ever. But it was chill. We chilled for a while. We, you know, did a little something something. Anyway, bye guys.